All right, man, what's up? I'm back. I got to do a Biggie song, okay? This one is off of his second album. It's the Life After Death double CD album he put out, okay? Or double CD record, I guess. I don't know what they call them. But anyway, I like this song because it's something that not many people listen to. When they listen to Notorious B.I.G., they listen to Juicy, they listen to, Big Papa. Maybe they might do a Gimme the Loot, Hypnotize. Sky's the Limit. That's the one we're going to do here. I don't think people do that one that often. I don't know if there's any reaction videos for it, but this is going to be mine, okay? So let's bring it up. Let's see what we got. It's called Notorious B.I.G, Sky's the Limit. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage the lyrically acclaimed. I like this young man because when he came out with the phrase, he went from ashy to classy. I like that. So everybody in the house, give a warm round of applause for the Notorious B.I.G. The Notorious B.I.G, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him, y'all. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leads. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama.
I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. Man, was it the Lacoste shirt or whatever? I think that's what it is, right? Oh God, that's, when I was growing up, I didn't have any of that, but there were kids that have that little alligator on their shirt, and I was always jealous of that. I never had the money for those things, and so when he sings that part, it's funny because it's like, it just reminds me of me growing up. Not that I was sewing them on.
Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow. Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place. Play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket. Rob him while his friends watching. And hoes clocking. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew. Or they might be next. Look at they man eye. Big man, they never try. So we roll with them. Stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate. The cookies. Butter crunch. 88. Oshkosh and blue and white duck. Ask the blunt. Just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want. Be what you want. Sky is the limit, and you know that you keep on. Just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want. Be what you want. Have what you want. Be what you want. I was ashamed. My crew was lame. I had enough heart for most of them. Long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course,
even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. I love lines like that. I loved in this video that they used all kids to do this because at this time, Notorious B.I.G. left us early. He already got shot. So when the video was made, they did it this way with the kids that represent each of them. Puffy, Lil' Kim. I guess he goes by P. Diddy now. Love. I don't know what the heck he goes by, but so we'll call him Puffy for now. Biggie, Lil' Kim, and others. Let's go.
Orange box cut to make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, make scenes, took my Nina. From gym class to in-glass, passed off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. 88 on gates, snatch initial nameplates. Smoking splits with niggas. Real life, beginner killers. Praying God forgive us for being sinners. Help us out.
I love it with the kids.
Hey, yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you living? Right this way, we got the same ways for you, man.
Oh, for real?
Sky is the limit, and you know that you keep on. Just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that
Faith, right? That might be Faith Evans.
To master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker, see you Trumps on top.
You Trumps on top. It's supposed to be puffy. So I saw another reactor. Yes, I watch reaction channels. I saw another reactor did a hip hop song where it was really hard. It was a hard song. And one of the questions he asked was, how did hip hop go from that like hard, like just raw hip hop to something that we have today? And I think this is sort of what happened. You know, Diddy came in, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever, and he changed the way that hip hop was viewed. All right, because Notorious B.I.G, he was a straight up thug, but Diddy wasn't. Okay, Diddy had he had plans. I mean, Notorious B.I.G did too, but Diddy's was the one that made everything happen. And I think that the fun, the you know, especially after the whole East Coast West Coast thing really blew up, that was the change in hip hop, where it just became fun, and they started trying to find artists. You didn't have to be a thug to be an artist. You could, you know, you could just be a cool dude, you know, that could flow well. And I think that's what happened. I think that that's the change from just straight thug music to something that is more fun, more accepted, softer, and something that makes you money. I think that's what it is. I mean, you see that even in sports, you know, when you see some of the players that they used to, you know, they'd always say, oh, and he came from the ghettos and this and that. Today, you don't hear that. You know, sports players today, their sons or even grandsons of other sports stars. So the road has been paved for those to have an easier way at it. Some people in the beginning of hip hop, and you know, and sports stars, you know, when they came on the scene, they had to struggle to get there. They had to make a little money. They had to make just enough to get by. Okay, and then they paved the way for other artists to come through. And then the growth of the internet really changed everything, right? Because everyone became a star. I mean, heck, I'm doing a reaction video now. Not that I'm a star, but everyone has a voice. So I think that changed everything in hip hop. American hip hop culture. I think that definitely was the turning point right there with Bad Boy Records, P. Diddy, and that influence. So that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. That's what I got. Later.